Welcome to No BS Game Guides. This will be an early visual guide for Arcadion M1 Savage with the intent to help the practice groups on the Pathfinder to pass the first stage of this raid. I will use Alysia's raid plan for this video and I will leave the link in the description. The first named attack will be Quadrupple Crossing and it will strike 4 times. The first 2 hits will target the 4 closest players to the boss and the next 2 will hit the same spot as they did the last time. We handle this with DPS baiting the first strike, the way you see in this video, and then swap places with the supports. Supports are tanks and healers. This way, the next 2 hits will strike the same spot. After that, the DPSs have 35 seconds of free damage and tanks have to deal with a double hit tank buster. You can either immune it for the sake of practice, but you should know that many parties keep their immunities for later mechanics, which I will not show you in this part 1 video. After that follows a simple left-right dodge mechanic, which you will have to remember. The 2 clones that will appear, they will repeat this attack and you have to visualize the pattern to dodge. If you find the first safe spot, the second safe spot will always be on the opposite side. At this point, I want you to remember that the important part on this easy to dodge mechanic is to prepare yourself for the next named attack that happens right after the second cleaves. There are 2 different random named attacks. For double swipe, you have to stack as light parties the way shown in the raid plan. Not very well shown on this clip, but I hope you get it. And for quadruple swipe, you have to soak it with your pair. You also have to memorize this attack because you will have to deal with it later without indicator. After that, she will spawn an arrow that she will jump to it and she will do the exact same attack as they did at the beginning. You will have to dodge the exact same way as you did before, only now she will add the attack I told you to memorize in the end. If it was double, you will remember 2 teams, if it was quad, you will remember 4 teams. If it is double, it's light parties, if it is quad, it's pairs. Preposition when the arrow appears will help you deal with this mechanic a lot. Next, there is a big raid wide AoE that I should mention, named Bloody Scratch. You should use some mitigations for it. Then she returns to the middle for a simple memory game. Personally, I watch only the tile that I'm standing on and the one next to it, focusing more on the one that I'm standing on. If it marks it twice, it will be destroyed. We did a simple left-right maneuver here to dodge the impact damage and return to the safe tile. For the next tricky mechanic, players will be marked with a paw and they will have to look for the extra cat to figure out if she will smash them where they stand or if she will push them forward. You can only find out which one it is by looking at her animation. If she raises her claw is smash, if she is crouching is push. If you are to be pushed forward, you have to face a safe tile when she strikes you, and if she is to smash you, you simply have to stand on the safe tile. The rest of the party will have to adjust their position because there will be a T-shaped pushback on the adjustment tiles. After that, another double hit tank buster for the tanks, and then the last mechanic for this video, an aimed attack called Shockwave, which will push you back and you can't immune it. The only way to dodge it is by finding the tiles that will regenerate first and position as close to the boss as you can to not fall from the arena. Not all tiles are regenerating at the same time. In addition, after the pushback, you will have to spread to avoid overlapping your AoEs, and one good way to do that is to have the melees dash right after the knockback. And that's it for part 1. Sadly, I didn't have enough time to clear it for myself or take better footage, but I hope you do after watching this video. Subscribe for part 2 and future relevant content, and see you on the next video.